Hello everyone and welcome to today's Gracie's Dreams workshop. Today we are going to do a special Halloween workshop and we are going to make these really cool Halloween lanterns. My little pumpkin lantern. So for today's workshop you will need one A4 piece of paper, one glue stick, a pencil, some colours. Today I'm going to use orange and black, but you can use whatever colours you'd like to, and a pair of scissors. Before we get on to making our lanterns, we're going to start with a story. Today's story is Meg on the Moon. Happy birthday to you. Mog wanted to go in a spaceship for his birthday treat. So Meg made a spell. Ashoo! 3 chunks of cheese, a very loud sneeze, man in the moon will see you soon. Owl started the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. We have a lift off. Boom! And did you see the lift off make my hat fall? That's quite a big lift off. The spaceship flew to the moon. And they are flying all the way to the moon. They floated around inside the spaceship. So did everything else. Oops! Do you know why they flew around inside the spaceship? Because in outer space there's no gravity. They went into orbit around the moon. Hold tight! They landed in a crater. They found a lot of things on the moon. What a mess. Look, footprints. There's footprints. They took the moon buggy. They followed the footprints. Hi! And found 2 astronauts. The astronauts took them to their lunar module and asked Meg and Mog what they would like to eat. And they're thinking about what they would like to eat. Meg had strawberries and Mog had fish. Then they saw how you can jump on the moon. Look how high the astronaut is jumping. They bounced all the way. Whee! Bouncy, 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 whee! Can't catch me! Back to the spaceship. It was time to go home. What's that green thing? That's Earth. There's Earth. Splashdown was in the garden. Splash! In the pond. Owl came out to meet them. Welcome home. They had tea on the grass. And a lovely birthday cake. Can you see the birthday cake? Goodbye. And that's the end of today's story. So we are going to start with our arts and crafts activity. So you will need an A4 piece of paper. And once you get that, you need to fold it in half. Like so. And once you've folded it in half, you need to cut the paper along the line. Now please ask an adult to do this. So along we cut. Okay, and the next thing we have to do is colour in the paper orange to make our pumpkin colour. So you need to do this on both sides, colour it orange. And once you have done that, you will have your paper will look like this. So once your paper looks like this, you need to fold it in half again. And then fold it in half again. And then one last time, fold it in half again. So once you've folded it in half all of these times, you will have, your paper will look like this. Now when your paper looks like this, you need to cut along the lines. Like this. And I'm going to keep cutting along the lines. And once you have cut along the lines, you will need, you don't need to cut them all, you can save half of it for later. You will need 4 pieces of cut paper. So once you have 4 pieces of cut paper, you need to place the first piece of paper down like that. And then I'm going to put some glue in the middle of that, like that. Then I'm going to stick this one along like that. And I'm going to just dab it down onto the glue, and then I'm going to put some more glue on top of that one in the centre. And I am going to put this one along just like this. And then for my last piece, I'm going to stick some glue in the middle again, and then place my last piece on. So your pieces of paper should now look like a star. I have a very pretty orange star. So once you have your star, the next part is we need our glue again, and I'm going to put some glue on the top like that and circle these two over together. Now they are connected like that. Okay, then I will get my next piece. I'm going to put some glue there on the top of that, get my next piece and stick it on top like that. And then I will put some glue on top of that one, and then I will stick the next piece on top like that. So now we've got 4 like that. That's what it should look like. So now I will put some more glue on top and stick my next piece like that. And then go to the other side, put some glue on top and stick my next piece like this. Great job, guys. We've nearly finished now. So then I will get my next piece of glue on top. It gets a bit fiddly when it gets to this stage. And I'll stick my next piece on top like that. And now I'm on to my last piece, which is the hardest to stick because you don't have as much room to move around to stick it. So this one's a bit more fiddly. So there we go. I've sticked my last piece on top like that. And now we have the beginning of our pumpkin lantern. So the next thing that you will need to do is the other piece of your paper is to draw some pumpkin eyes. So now I always do my pumpkin eyes as triangles. You can draw your eyes however you feel like drawing your eyes. And then a pumpkin mouth. I always draw my pumpkin mouth like this. So that's my pumpkin mouth. Make it a bit longer, and another piece like that, like that, like that. But there are loads of different ways to draw pumpkin mouths, so whatever way you feel comfortable with, do. So now I'm colouring in my eyes like this, because then we will have our eyes. There's my pumpkin eyes coloured in, and now I'm going to colour in my pumpkin mouth. And please remember, you can do it however you like. I used to draw pumpkins with a toothy mouth. That can be quite fun. Or you can draw the mouths different colours as well. A purple one might look quite cool. I'm going to stick with black today. So, here we go. This is our pumpkin mouth. And once you have finished doing that, then it is time to cut it out. I'm going to make my paper a little bit smaller. It's my pumpkin mouth and eyes. So I'm going to cut my mouth. Now please ask an adult to help you with this, because this bit can get quite tricky because it's very, very jaggedy and small. And also, if you end up cutting it wrong, you can just start again and make another mouth, because it doesn't take long to make a pumpkin mouth. So once you have cut your pumpkin mouth, then you start with your pumpkin eyes. So I'm now cutting my pumpkin eyes like this, which doesn't take long to cut my pumpkin eyes. We are nearly finished now with finishing our pumpkin. So once you've cut out your pumpkin eyes, it's time to glue them onto your pumpkin. Like so. Oh, I've still got a bit there that I didn't cut properly. There we go. So now I'm sticking my pumpkin eyes onto my pumpkin, like so. And then it's time for the next one that I am sticking onto my pumpkin, like so. Still have a teeny bit that needs to go. Now it's time for the mouth. Now the mouth, because we've cut it, can easily break. So I'm going to just dab it slightly with glue, because I tried this earlier. The first time I tried this, my mouth broke. So I'm going to stick my mouth on to my pumpkin. And once my pumpkin mouth is stuck on, it's quite fiddly. Don't worry if you muck this bit up, you can start again with the mouth. And once it is done, it should look like that. Now I have my pumpkin lantern. I'd love to see what your pumpkin lanterns look like. So if you would like to show me what your pumpkin lanterns look like, you can email it to me on arts@cwplus.org.uk, or you can email us at gracesdreamldn@gmail.com. Bye everyone, and well done for making your pumpkins, and I look forward to doing our next workshop with you.